really is a story. It's a letter to an evil stepmother. A lot of parents get divorced these days, and some kids get really lucky and they just get two great families. And sometimes you actually get an evil stepmother and her two evil little kids. So this is a response to a evil stepmother. Dear bitch. So I've been out of the house for a while now. I'm sure you're missing your least favorite servant. I just thought I'd fill you in on what's happened in my life since I left. As you know, I married the prince. You know, the one you were throwing your rancid daughters at that night at the ball. He really is quite charming. I'm sure you fumed to those idiots you called children about the fact that you weren't invited to the wedding, and that you were hurt that I was so ungrateful that after you'd taken care of me all through my childhood, and you felt you had earned this day with me. Please, spare me your pitiful attempt at a guilt trip just because you want your 15 minutes of fame. But I digress. What spurred this letter was the fact that I saw you the other day. I was at the opening of my new orphanage. It's a safe place for children with no parents where they'll actually be taken care of. It's something I wished for a lot when I was younger. But I saw you in the crowd that day. You'd come to the opening like a good subject. And I'll never forget the look on your face. Sure, you were smiling and applauding with the crowd, but your eyes gave you away. They were still cold. I could tell that inside you were fuming, furious that I had the ability and the gall to be so happy and successful when you tried so hard for so many years to keep me miserable and under your thumb. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not under your thumb anymore. I'm married to a man who loves me more than I can possibly imagine, and I get to do what makes me happy for the first time in my life. Now, I'm generally not a cruel person, but I kind of can't help rubbing this in your face. While I'm happy, loved, and doing as much good as I possibly can for the rest of my life, you'll be rotting in my father's house alone, bitter, and miserable for the rest of yours. That is, unless your little angels can find it in their hearts to visit you, which I doubt, because their hearts are just as tiny and cold as yours. You will never have control of my life again, and you will never have a say in anything I do, ever again. I'm free. Free to be myself, free to be proud of who I am, in short, free of you. And that's exactly what I deserve. I sincerely wish that I could be there to see your face when you read this, but since even more than that, I never want to see your face again, I'll just have to settle for imagining your reaction to your little Cinderella telling you this. Karma's a bitch, just like you. So I know you'll get exactly what you deserve. Sincerely, your not-so-cindered Princess Ella.